a raft of polling we saw this week that is just disastrous for the Republican Party. If you look at the general election matchup, which Donald Trump just spoke about, he loses hugely to Hillary Clinton. But look at Ted Cruz. He also loses by almost 10 points. The only candidate who is ahead of Hillary Clinton in that general election matchup is the one candidate, John Kasich, who has no chance of winning the nomination, or apparently doesn't. What's going on with the party?
Well, Donald Trump, the reason Donald Trump at the very end of your interview raised out of nowhere this thing, I can beat Hillary Clinton, is because I think it's beginning to hurt him among Republican primary voters. On February 1st, the day of Iowa, Trump trailed Clinton in a bunch of polls, if you average them, by about 3 points. Now he trails by 11 points. What's happened in those 2 months? Hillary Clinton's campaign, Donald Trump's campaign. The voters who matter, that is, except Trump's base of 38% or so of the Republican electorate, the voters you need to win a general election, are not being won over by Donald Trump. They're being alienated and turned off by Donald Trump. He's probably hurting the other Republicans a little bit now, but even in the average right now, Ted Cruz loses to Hillary Clinton by 3 or 4 points. That's at least a competitive race. John Kasich does best against Hillary Clinton. So the gap between Trump and a normal Republican running against Clinton is very great. Nominating Donald Trump elects Hillary Clinton. I really do.
Ted Cruz's campaign has repeatedly called for you to get out, saying a vote for you is a vote for Donald Trump. Now, we went through this last week. If you thought your position in this race strengthened Trump, would you get out?
Chuck, I'm beating Hillary by 11 points. I'm the only one that can win in the fall. And as you notice, the narrative over the last week has been, what is wrong with the party? Kasich's the guy that can win the general. Some people have said Kasich would be the best president. I mean, get out for what? If I'd have gotten out, Trump would be the nominee. He would have won Ohio. And frankly, we'll win some districts in Wisconsin. We will move to Pennsylvania, where I'm basically in a statistical tie with Trump. And when we go to New York and everywhere else, we're going to pick up delegates. So, I mean, it's absurd. It's absurd. You know, if you really want, let them consolidate behind me, because, frankly, I'm the one that can win in the fall, and I'm the one that can get the crossover votes. So,
right. This campaign.
Happy Easter.
Yeah, there you go. The campaign tone has been, every time you think we've hit a low, it goes lower. You've based your whole campaign on not participating in that. So I get that. I know that's going to be one part of your answer. But can Ted Cruz or Donald Trump do something about this? Or is this all a Trump effect? What do you make of this?
Well, first of all, Chuck, families have to be off limit. I mean, you cannot get these attacks on families. And if this becomes the order of the day, what kind of people are we going to have in the future that are going to run for public office? There's got to be some rules, and there's got to be something that gets set there, some decency. And frankly, Chuck, at the end of the day, you know, what we need to do is we need to have programs to lift people and not diminish people. And that's what we're seeing a lot of happening. But look, it's a long way to Tipperary or a long way to Cleveland. Yeah. Let's see what happens.
And you still are committed to supporting Donald Trump if he's a nominee?
We're going to look at it every single day, and we'll see what happens. When we got a long way to go, and I don't want to project that he's going to be the nominee. I don't think he will be, and if he is, I review it every day.
I was just going to say, it sounds like it's more hesitance every day.
I said what I said, Chuck, and I'm done talking about this subject.